Hi friends, welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful week and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And today we have a special guest and it's my mama.
Hello.
You may remember her from such videos such as the rundown basement apartment thing that we did a few months ago. And now she's back. And we're going to be doing this trailer park that I built. You may have seen that I built the shells already because I built them and I was going to bulldoze and redo it. And I ended up really liking what I had. So I was just like, we'll just start from here. So this is a trailer park, and I built this a couple months ago, like a month ago, when we got for rent. So you can like put all the different sims here if you want and rent them out and pick one for your sim. But yeah, so anyway, here we go.
How many did you do?
There is 5 of them. So one of them is two of them are studios, like those studio apartment looking ones, the 2 smallest ones. The green one in the front is a 1-bedroom, and then the little one.
The little brown one right there?
No, on the left side, the middle one is 2-bedroom, and then the one in the back is 2-bedroom. But that's like the biggest one.
I love those little awnings.
They're so cute. I go back and forth. I don't remember what I end up with.
It doesn't look like you did the awnings.
I did some awnings, but
they're cute.
they end up being, this one ends up being kind of like rustic and more like run down. And then the one in the front is kind of newer on the inside. And then the one on the 3 on the left are like the nicest ones, I think. But we kind of work on the outside right now and kind of like try to come up with the color schemes outside. I wanted them all to be different but kind of cohesive, so not like too different. I did a lot of research on trailer parks.
You want them to kind of look like they all go together, like somebody established a neighborhood, a little neighborhood?
Yeah, like they all belong in the same neighborhood, but they're all different. And like some of them look nicer than the others, but they're all kind of all nice. Like none of them are like dirty or run down or anything. And we end up having on the back right part of the lot, we have a little kind of community area with like a little fire pit and a grill and a seating area. And I think that it looks really pretty. And then I think I use a bunch of debug landscaping instead of the other landscaping because I wanted it to match the environment. We are building on the Slipshod Mesquite lot in Oasis Springs. And that's all I know about the lot because I forgot to write down everything else.
What did you call it? Slip something?
Slipshod Mesquite.
I don't know what that is.
It's just the name of the lot.
Oh, okay.
So right now we are figuring out the floor plans for all of the buildings, I believe. So this one is the one with the 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and I'll talk to you a little bit later about who we end up decorating it for when we go back and do the interior. But you'll see I kind of jump around a lot trying to make things look right before I move on. Because I wasn't really sure what I was doing at the time. I think we might make this one a little bigger because I feel like the bedroom is, no, maybe it's not.
I like it the way it is. I hope you don't.
I don't think I do, actually. But I don't remember what order I do things in. I think I started to decorate this one, and I'm not sure if I continue to decorate it or...
How long ago did you build this?
You know what? I could tell you.
Oh, good. I'd like to know.
Let's see. Let's all go on an adventure and figure out when I built this.
Yeah.
1986. Hang on a second. I started building this on January 1st, and it took me about 8 days, I think it just said, because I kept coming back to it and doing different parts of it and adding things at the end. We use a lot of these debug planters around the lot to kind of give it...
That's what you were saying. Debug plant of something. And
debug planters.
So I didn't know what that meant.
For anyone that doesn't know, like my mama, debug is a way to get into items that are not technically in the build catalog. So like all of the things that your Sims will pull out and use, or the landscaping that's out in the world, like the world that you're not building, the world that the Sims build. If you go into bb.show hidden objects and bb.show live edit objects and then type in debug in the search bar, it will pull up a whole catalog of other things that are not in the game.
That is very helpful information.
It is. It's good information to know. All of this landscaping is all from debug, and like these little planters with the stones around them that are green on the inside, those are also in debug. And it's a really helpful thing, especially if you're doing like a starter home or something and you can't afford plants outside, if you go into debug, it's all free. So I did that here. I really like these kind of flower boxes around the side of this house. Those are from debug, and these rocks are from debug. And this is the only house that really ends up having like a yard. There wasn't really space for the other ones to have a yard, so the big one in the back has one.
Since we're in the desert, it's probably astroturf.
Yeah, probably. I tried to make...
flowers are probably not real. I'm getting technical.
They're real. It's The Sims. It's fine. I think that this is the one we end up decorating first, but I don't really remember. We're using the wallpaper, and the windows are all from growing together, and so is the door. And then now we're jumping over here. I just kind of jumped around a lot as I like thought of things and felt inspired for the different ones to do. So this is one of the ones that is a studio kind of vibe. There's not really a bedroom. And then this one is going to be for 2 parents and a toddler. I think this is the one we decorate first after I mess around with the floor plan for forever.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I love this. That house right there that we're looking at right now, that's going to be your favorite one when it's done.
Oh, wait, okay, that's the one I'm going to live in.
Yeah, that's the one that
I
you would...
always like to figure out if this is the house I want to live in.
You would like that one. It's
Which
really...
house do you want to live in?
They're all too small for me. Maybe the big one in the back.
Well, it's just pretend.
Probably the big one in the back.
Okay. You need
I
lots
like
of
the
space
color
for your
scheme.
stuff.
But I also like the way that the one in the front comes out. But I think we are going to decorate this one first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see together if that... Yep, looks like it. So we're using these counters from Parenthood. And now the Sims that live in this house, like I just said, is 2 parents and a toddler. And so the parents have the big room in the back. This little room here is the bathroom. And then the smaller room next to the big room is going to be the big room, and the littler room by the big room is going to be the toddler room. And this house has kind of a red and blue color scheme, basing it off of this rug that we're going to be picking here in just a minute. I'm trying to pick a couch, and but the rug we end up basing the apartment off of, or the build off of, the rug, the couch, and the door color. So I think this couch is from high school years, I believe. And then I don't remember what cabinet we end up getting. Your guess is as good as mine. I use this one so much because it's got so many good swatches. I think that's the one we use, that swatch. And then we get the rug. And I really think that the floor plan of this house is kind of nice for a kind of, it looks like maybe it's a double wide trailer or just a big single wide.
Yeah, I think a big single wide.
I think a big single wide. And I think that it ends up looking really pretty. We get lots of red and blue. There's that rug right there.
I love that beautiful
it's
rug.
It's so pretty. It was kind of the inspiration in my head was that rug and that couch together. And I think that it came out really, really pretty.
Oh,
and
that reminds me. You know, Car and Joy?
Yeah?
She made, with Vintage Show Pony, she made
the rug.
A rug that looks like a bowl of cereal.
I haven't seen the video.
I'm just hoping it's in my price range because I want it so bad. I want a rug that looks like a bowl of cereal.
That is very Car and Joy. This is going to be the bathroom. We end up using these red tiles from Home Chef Hustle. Haha, I remembered. And then what flooring do we use? Do we use the Growing Together one? I don't know. Maybe.
I really like this house so far.
It is. I was really proud of it once it's done. We get a chair over here or an ottoman. I don't really remember which one. And we get a little coffee table. And then the little nook in the hallway is going to end up being a desk. We're going to get a desk over there.
I feel like I watched you build this a little bit. Like we were talking maybe on FaceTime or something.
I think I showed it to you.
Discord. Yeah, I'm feeling like some of this stuff is looking very familiar. Like those tables.
I do that with those tables in a lot of builds, though. That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
But I think I did show you this build because I was really happy with it.
It just looks familiar to me.
Yeah, the red and blue, I really like it. I think I sent you a floor plan picture of this house.
I just love that you added orange and like you're just doing all the colors from that rug. It's just making me really happy.
The kind of orangey red, the blue.
Yes, I just love it.
The toddler room ends up having the same vibe. Because I figured, it's a toddler, so the parents definitely chose the decor. So they kind of made it match the rest of the house. We do end up using, I think this is a table. Is this the table or the desk? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. It's the desk, I think.
Can you see that table on the other side of the wall when it's kind of stuck in the wall?
So you can see there that I was trying to make sure that it wasn't poking out the side of the wall in the back.
Okay, so it's capable of doing that if you poke it too far. Okay, that's funny.
It will. But I wanted it to be skinnier so that the hallway had space to walk through. Mm-hmm. So that's why I pushed it into the wall.
If only we could do that in real life.
Yeah, well, in my head, like, it's not actually a desk that's pushed into the wall. It looks like a desk that's like a shelf on the wall with like legs in the front. That was kind of my idea in my head.
That's kind of cool.
And it worked really well. And then we grabbed these blue and red plates and cups and put them in the kitchen. And I added that megaphone, which you use in the politician career, I believe, to like promote your cause. And then now we're moving on to decorating the kitchen. I love these plates and cups because they're red and blue and they kind of give me Zoo Pals vibes. Remember Zoo Pals from the 90s? The plates?
No.
Quack, quack, Zoo Pals.
Oh, the little paper plates.
Yeah.
Oh, why did they take those away?
I don't know.
Amazing.
People make them on Etsy. They make ceramic versions of them.
Oh,
they're so cute.
Okay, I'm so going on Etsy because I think I need one. Do they make them like for adults? I want one for an adult.
Yeah, they're like big sizes.
What? I'm so excited.
I love Zoo Pals.
$5 million.
And then we add. I think we add the aprons. See, I was trying to say I think we had the aprons, and then we added the aprons while I was trying to remember the word apron. So that didn't really work. I think this is this...
There are very specific people that use aprons.
Is that a...
Do people use aprons?
Yeah.
I know people use them because I watch certain YouTubers that cook and do cooking, and they wear aprons in their cooking videos, but I don't know people in real life that use aprons.
I think that showers from the new For Rent pack. I've never used it before, but I think so. But yeah, you should wear aprons because otherwise you're getting your clothes all dirty.
It's true, but nobody ever thinks to wear aprons.
I see
used to have an apron.
everyone on TikTok and then chefs that work in like restaurants wear aprons.
Well, I know the chefs that work in restaurants wear them, but like people just in everyday life, they wear aprons. Like now, I'm really down the apron rabbit hole.
I used those blue curtains because I felt like the bathroom was really red and didn't have any of the blue in it, so that's why we brought in the blue curtain and I think a blue rug. This is the bed we're going to use for the toddler, and it ends up being in this little nook. It's kind of in front of the window, but I'm pretending it doesn't clip. But it's got the like yellow and blue from the rug, and then the rug has the red and the blue, and it's got like sheep on it, and I think it's really, really cute. And then I think we sized down a dollhouse, this one with the red, and then we get a wardrobe. I think the base game one, because this one just fits in every single room ever. It's perfect, and I love it.
I feel like we should normalize wearing aprons in everyday life, because I could really use one for when I'm just eating lunch. It would be really helpful.
That's called a bib.
Well, I need, like a grown-up, I need it to be called something else, though. You know, bib is for babies. I need, like, an eating apron.
I think that the bed is from Eagle Sale. I think the painting we just put down is from kids' room stuff, but it's probably not. Then we add that light, and then I cut out so much of me doing this bedroom because I was struggling.
I want that star.
I was struggling a lot with this bedroom. I wasn't sure if there was gonna like a wardrobe, any of the wardrobes or dressers were gonna fit, and then I swap out this one with the one in there, because I thought it looked more like a kitty kind of.
It does.
Yeah,
good.
I think it looked better, and then
Good choice.
it was a better choice than the one I originally put in there. I do like the other one, but I thought that one was cute. And then I was like, wait a minute, I love this rug. I need this rug somewhere, so I put it outside. It had the red and the blue. It was perfect.
I don't blame you.
I think I swap out the bed with a different bed because looking at that bed, there we go.
Yeah.
It was blue, but it was not the blue that I want. There we go. Yep. I knew I swapped out the bed because I was sitting here and I was like, if I was doing this build right now, I would swap out that bed. I don't like it. So I knew that I swapped it out.
I'm not really crazy about all the different colors of red in there.
I think it looks okay. I think it all goes together.
You probably spruce it up and make it all mesh and cohesive, but I'm waiting to see.
It'll look better once we start adding clutter and stuff.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Once you add clutter, the whole room always just like comes together. Here I am struggling with the curtains, and I could not tell you what I end up with. Maybe those, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe these ones. Who knows? I never use this mirror. There's never enough space in any room for this mirror, but I think it fits. And I think it looks really pretty. I think we put an ottoman in front of it, but I don't remember. Oh, we put some fitness equipment in front of it. That's cute. And then we get this memory box, and then we start adding some more clutter. And I love these little side tables that look like little poofs. And they have the red swatch, and so it looked really, really pretty. And this is just the first house, and I am putting way too much detail in it. Move on to another house, Auden. There's 5 of them.
I think you may have to do a separate video for the other houses.
Well, it's all in this video. I've already edited it. There's some paintings that are red to add some more red on the blue walls. And then I think we add a plant, and then I think that's all for this room. Do we add lights? I don't add any lights, like lamps, on the side tables. That's abnormal for me.
It's a vampire house.
And now I don't think a vampire would want to live in the desert. That sounds like a horrible idea.
No, that does not seem very smart.
That seems like a horrible idea for a vampire. You imagine like going to your vampire meeting and you're like, hey guys, and they're like, oh, where do you live? And they're like,
I feel like there's a joke there somewhere, but I don't know.
I live in Transylvania. I live in New York. Oh, I live in the desert.
I live in Tucson.
So you're inside a lot, huh? That would be a bad idea. But I really...
No, what would be bad is to live like in Alaska or something like that, where like during the time of year where it's like light all day long.
Maybe they have like an Alaskan home that they stay in when it's dark all day long.
Yes.
And then they move.
Yeah, that's like their
to
winter
Tucson.
home. Yeah, that's like...
But I really like the little box with the blanket on it that is a chair. It had the perfect swatch with the red and the blue, and it looked really, really pretty. And then this is the only house that ends up having a yard, and we get a toddler slide out here because I was like, okay, there has to be something out here for the toddler. So we did put this out here, and then we get some plants in the corner and planter boxes and a woodworking table, a flower arranging table, and then we get a wind chime. I never use the wind chimes in my builds because I don't like them in the builds I'm playing in because they're annoying. It's like having a parrot in Minecraft. They're just annoying.
Do they actually make noise when you're like playing and
yeah.
talking? Ooh, that would annoy me.
It's annoying.
I'm not a wind chime kind of girly.
I used to put them in every build because they're so pretty and they just give such good detail, but they're so loud and annoying.
That's why I like my little spinny thing, because it spins in the wind, but it doesn't make noise when it does it.
Yeah. And now there was a little moment where we were literally just staring at nothing. I don't know why I didn't cut that out.
Yes, I remember the log cabin.
This is going to be the log cabin little looking one. And we get a little kitchen over here with a tiny fridge. I think we use a mini fridge. And then it ends up having a bed in the corner and then kind of a couch and like a dining table. And we get a lot of clutter in this one, I think. I think it ends up being very, very cluttered. And I really like the way it looks, and I like the color scheme, I think. I remember really liking it. I don't remember what it looks like right now. But I think we use a lot of horse ranch, and kind of greens. Horse ranch.
That sounds like a salad dressing made from horses.
Anyway. That was an interesting segue. I think we used this couch.
That's so cute.
I think yeah. And then I thought I was going to put a desk over here, but we ended up putting a dining table that's round with a bunch of chairs around it.
Good, because that's too big for right there.
Well, the dining table is big also, but I think it looks better.
It does look better.
And it kind of like goes over the bed a little bit, and I thought it was really cute. And I think we had a laptop on the table, and then like a bunch of clutter that maybe looks like they are working on something, but I don't remember exactly what clutter I put up there, but I know I put a bunch of stuff up there.
This looks like an Airbnb, like out there in West Texas.
In Tucson?
In Tucson! It's an Airbnb. They built
for vampires
places, but I really also wanted to make some money off of one of the cabins, so this is the Airbnb cabin.
Well, I feel like all the, kind of like in a regular trailer park, like you own your home. And then you just pay to put it there. So someone's paying to put this Airbnb here.
Uh-huh.
But I also think that like, that's not what I had in my head, because I give them like a woodworking table outside. So I think that they make all the wood stuff that's in here. Like, they make it themselves. Like, their nightstand and their bed frame and their table.
Yeah, but I just feel like if they were making that stuff for themselves, they would have made that table a little smaller.
Well, maybe they made all this stuff before moving into this house. Maybe they had a bigger house and now they travel a lot.
Aha.
Yeah.
I like the backstory. The whole backstory thing is really interesting and fun to me. Like, especially when it's a house that I live in.
If you have watched any of my other builds, you may notice that I have been trying lately, and I pointed this out in one of my recent builds, I've been trying really hard to use different lamps when I put them on like bedside tables or like side tables in the living room. I've been trying to use different ones that I normally reach for, and kind of scrolling further down in the category. So we got some different lamps in here, and I'm so proud of that. And I think that rug looks really pretty. Rug looks really pretty. Then we get a coat rack, and I don't know what we put over here. A bookshelf, maybe? Oh, that's the perfect bookshelf. I'm glad I chose that one. That looks really cute. It looks like they made that one. Maybe that was their first project, because it's kind of like shoddy compared to everything else.
I don't know. That's my favorite thing in there.
It's cute. It's like a little falling apart, but it looks cute. And then we grabbed some of these curtains. I've been using these a lot lately.
Perfect curtains.
And they have like a tiny version too, and they look so good. I love them.
They kind of look like they were made out of some old backpacks or something.
They kind of do a little bit.
They kind of have this sort of rustic feel to it. Like, he's using found objects to make things.
What do I add on this wall? Ooh, mail. Ooh, wicker baskets and mail. Okay.
Oop.
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 And then we clutter up this corner one, and then the one on the right ends up being the free cabinet that you can have your Sims cook on. Do I put a microwave on there? Please don't. Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
That would be perfect.
Good.
I'm so glad you did that.
And then I think we get a tea kettle over here, which I think looks really cute. And they really like canisters.
He's a tea kettle kind of guy.
They like canisters. Look at all there are canisters full of tea.
I feel like they were his grandma or something. He wanted to put him in his cabin.
And then we get a little tiny dishwasher. Got there in the end. And clutter up the shelf, and then we do the little bathroom. And then we move on to another one of the houses. This is a much longer build than I remember it being. I am glad that you're doing the long voiceover with me, because I don't think I could talk to myself for this long.
No, I could.
And
I do.
I could not. I could not do it. My mom and I just rearranged all of my bookshelves and took everything off of it, including all the like clutter, and put it all back. And it looks really good. I'll post a picture over on Twitter if you want to follow me. It's linked down below. And on my Discord, which is also linked down below.
You know, I just realized, I think the best thing about my having a cat now is that when I'm talking to myself, I can pretend like I'm talking to my cat. It's not quite as sad.
I talk to my kids, my fur babies, all the time. Mostly going, Ezio, no.
Which is what you do as a parent.
Are we adding enough ivy? I don't know if we added enough ivy. Oh, and now the windows are broken. Oh.
Look at that back.
What were you going to say? Look at the back of the house?
Yeah, but we've moved on, so I'm not worried about it.
So we've moved on to the greenhouse. It's green on the exterior, but I don't think it is on the inside. Inside, it's very gray. I was trying to do very different color schemes in every house. And so this one is very, very gray. And I think that it looks really pretty. We're using the new cabinets, or the counters from For Rent. I always want to say Get Rent.
Do you keep those bluish green appliances?
I think so.
Because I really like those.
I think I keep them because I was trying to like do different, and I don't normally use these. I don't remember what I end up doing with this wall right here. I struggled for a bit. I think we do built-ins over here and move the door. I think that's what we end up doing. Do we keep this wall? I don't know if I like that wall there. Make it shorter? I don't know.
I hope you keep it like that, because I think that's really interesting.
I think in this house, I forgot to add a trash can inside. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is the one I forgot a trash can. Oh no, I added one! Oh, I'm so proud of me. Good job, me.
Yay, past you.
Good job, past Auden. And now this is going to be the little living space. And then we also get a desk in this room. And then this house is for a single mom and her not an infant, her baby. It's in a bassinet. It's not an infant yet. It's a little baby. I don't know what she's going to do when it ages up, because there is not space for a crib or a toddler bed or room for a child in this house.
Only one room?
Yeah, there's just the one bedroom. And there's like a
Well,
baby
maybe it's a girl and
bassinet stuck in the corner.
They put a divider in between.
Yeah, but there's not, you'll see, there's not enough space for all of it.
Oh my goodness.
It's a very crammed room.
Well, that's a problem for later her.
Maybe she'll move.
Yeah.
Or get a bigger trailer.
I kind of like this one too. I kind of want to live there too.
It's really...
I like the color. I like that you did the green walls.
I love... This is my favorite color wallpaper in the game, is this color. And it's so pretty. Not sure what I was saying. My husband called. But we use this chair is from Snowy Escape and the couch is from the Book Nook kit. And it's so pretty. It has the perfect colored...
They're from separate kits?
Uh-huh.
They look like they match perfectly.
Yeah, they look pretty good together. And I like this rug. I think it's from For Rent also. And then this fireplace does not work. It's a fake fireplace, but I think it looks really cute. And I like the wooden slats in the middle. And then, so we get some wallpaper, paintings. What? And then I think that we use this desk, and I think I put one of the shelves from the Book Nook kit over top of it to kind of make it look like it's taller. And then, do I clutter up the... What am I doing with the tile? Interesting choice.
That doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good either way.
I thought it looked good with just the regular floor like the living room had.
Well, I think it was bothering me that the radiator was on half tile, half wood instead of being... I don't know. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks a little strange, but not too bad. But they have... Here, I thought I was going to put a single bed in there, but I think I end up with a double bed. We already used that one. That one's ugly. I think we use a high school years one. Do we use high school years? Yeah, this one. Oh, it's so pretty. It matches the couch so perfectly. And then we put it in the corner, and then we add dresser and a mirror and a bassinet. And I really love the clutter on top of the shelf above the bassinet. I think one of the pieces of clutter that I put up there, I put at the end of the build, and it's not in the footage, but I think it's just because I forgot to put a piece of clutter on the shelf that we put above the bassinet. But I don't remember what this room ends up looking like. I think we had a mirror, and that's about all I remember. Plants, probably. Maybe a shelf or a painting. Oh, yeah, okay, a painting. That was a good guess. And I think we shove a shelf at the foot of the bed to kind of like maximize the space. They cannot get to that shelf in game, but I think that it ends up...
Oh, that's so cute.
I love it. I love those shelves.
Oh, I love those shelves over there in the corner.
I love them.
I wasn't crazy about the other one, but that was really cute.
I knew that I wanted a shelf there, but I wasn't sure which one I wanted. But they can't access that, but I think that it looks realistic, and it takes, like, makes the best use of the space. And then we get some baby decor. We make a fake changing table because I didn't want the actual changing table, so there's not a changing table. But we get these little shoes that maybe they'll grow into, or maybe that was the mom's shoes when she was a baby. But I think I make a fake changing table in this dresser because the real changing table just was not going to fit the way I wanted it to. So I think we put a ottoman up in the dresser, kind of like you would have to do if you don't have growing together. I almost said growing rent or get together. Get together. Get together.
Yeah. That's a song from...
I know, but you're going to get me copyright stricken.
Parent Trap or something. No, it's 2 seconds. But nobody's going to care for 2 seconds.
And then here, my favorite thing is that this tile wallpaper comes in the exact same color as the other wallpaper we used. I don't think we get a sink in this bathroom, but I don't remember. I think that they would just use the sink in the kitchen to wash their hands.
What would happen if you didn't put those radiators in there?
Nothing. I just thought that they looked good in this house because the house is older. I thought having one would make sense.
They do look good. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think they're cute. And we got new ones with this new pack, and I started building this build when the new pack came out, roughly.
Okay,
so I wanted to use them. And then we get some clutter over here on the desk, and then I think we move on to the next trailer. But your guess is as good as mine. I don't remember.
You zip it along now.
Well, yeah, we only have 2 left. We're almost done. We're almost done.
Wow,
we almost got there. If you like these longer builds, let me know. I do have another 1 or 2 longer builds that are recorded and ready to go. I have some Tudor townhouses that are really pretty, and I love them. And then a rundown apartment building that I built when this pack first came out. That is really, really cool. But I haven't uploaded it because it's really long, and I worry no one's going to watch it.
And if you've made it this long, thank you for sticking around.
If you made it this long, then maybe you'll like the longer build. Maybe you like the chaotic voiceovers. Most of my voiceovers tend to be a little less chaotic, but still chaotic. Mostly they're just kind of cozy. So if you like the vibes, then feel free to stay. I flipped this around because I thought it would look better, and it would block the open space and look like it was like they were built together. But this home...
that's realistic, you know, that people would put something that way in a little bitty space, you know. You need places to put things even if you can't get to them necessarily.
This trailer home is a trailer home that a young adult, or I guess technically a teenager, but in the game it'd be a young adult, their parents bought this for them when they went away to college so that they didn't have to live in a dorm. They bought them this little trailer home, and they decorated it however they wanted, and they really like blue, apparently.
Which is funny because I had a roommate in college that's actually true for her. Her parents bought her a trailer home. Then she lived in it for 6 months. She moved out from being my roommate, moved into the trailer home, lived in it for 6 months because she was getting married and she wanted a chance to live alone first for a little while, and then she got married and her husband lived there.
I think it is a really cute concept, and I didn't know that story, but here you can see I'm trying to pick a lamp that I don't use very often, so like I said earlier, I am trying out new lamps. I think it's really pretty. And then I think that the rug we end up using is is it this one? Do I use this one? Hello? Yes. Okay. I always forget about those swatches of this one, and I love it. But they have a little mini fridge. I really, really, really try not to put ovens next to refrigerators because I feel like it's not realistic because the fridge would have to work harder to run when the oven's on and keep cold. But there really wasn't a better setup for this build, for this unit. So that is why that looks like that.
Because these people aren't alive and this is not real life, I think we can forgive you.
I know. I just like to make things as realistic as possible because it bothers me.
I don't blame you. That was not trying to belittle. I just was trying to be funny.
But I did cut out a lot of the beginning of this one. That's why suddenly all the counters appeared, because I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't sure what I was doing for this one. But once I picked that bed and this desk, I kind of figured it out. But I do think that they like to stream and play video games, and I don't know what they're doing in school. Let me know if you have any ideas about what they're going to school for. Maybe like graphic design or something, because they decorated this apartment themselves, and I think it came out cute. It's not an apartment. It's a trailer home. But, like, I think it's very artsy looking. Like, it gives me artsy vibes.
Maybe interior design.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be I don't know, design apartment buildings or something, or homes.
Maybe just insides.
I don't know, yeah, just something.
Decorator.
Yeah, some kind of decorator, and they're in school to learn all the different
Please tell me I
aspects.
keep that coffee table. I love that coffee table. Nope, I go back to this one. Darn.
Oh, silly you.
I liked the other one better now, but this one makes sense, I guess. They really like coffee. I don't know, I love that candle and that plant. They go together in every build of mine. And then I thought I was going to work on the exterior of this one. I'm not sure if I do. I think I go and do the interior of the last home. And that means we are finally on the last home. Hopefully, yep, here we go. This is the one my mom's going to like. You may remember this one because I didn't like the floor plan. And then we ended up with a floor plan that works. I think you may remember this one. It's like a pinkish interior. This one is, I think, for a mom and a daughter that are pretty close in age, and I do think that possibly this mom is friends with the mom in the green home.
Well, they do live right in the same little trailer park neighborhood, so it'd be kind of rude if they weren't friends.
They're both single moms in my mind. I decorated them for single moms, both of them, so I think it makes sense.
So they gotta stick together and help each other out. Yeah,
they're besties. It's kind of like, I don't remember what I was thinking of it being similar to, but we use this beautiful bed from Snowy Escape with this really pretty purple and light pink peachy swatch. And then we get this kind of pretty lamp next to the bed that like matches it. Mm-hmm. And I really love the color scheme of this room. I love the color scheme of this whole unit. And I think it works really well. And then we get a mirror. This is a 2x3 room, which is usually what I do for bathrooms. So it's very, very small, but I think that we end up fitting what needs to fit in here. Tell me I use...
I like that apple one.
I know, I want the apple one back. No, that one's ugly. Why didn't you use the apple one?
Oh, past Auden. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking? Sometimes, this is why I like to do voiceovers right after I finish a build, because I still agree with my choices. But a month later, I don't agree with some. This is literally a month later. I filmed this on 1/1, and today is 2/1. And I dislike some of my choices. But anyway, now we're moving on to the mother's. I was trying to say mom's room.
Mama.
And they get this bed from, I think in the pink swatch from Dream Home Decorator. And then some little nightstands. And I'm so excited that this build is almost over, because this has been a very long voiceover, and I forgot how long it was going to be.
I'm really tired.
Until we were halfway through.
Oh my goodness. If you guys have stuck around, you have some discipline.
If you have stuck
or
around.
You really love it, I guess.
If you're still here, then leave a grape emoji.
Yes, I want to count and see how many grapes there are.
Leave a grape emoji in the comments. I was going to say a peach, but peaches usually mean butts, so please don't leave a bunch of butts in my comments. Leave grapes. I had to sit here and think about another emoji.
I have nothing to say to that.
But here, we will end up changing this wall. The diagonal wall will be a straight wall, and we'll have a little bit more space. I do that when I do the kitchen, and I realized I hated the floor plan and it was not working. I kind of changed up the hallway space, and therefore changing the wall that the door is on. But this little nook right here is going to be the kitchen, and then we get the fridge on this wall, and it looks a little...
I remember this kitchen.
Yeah, it looks a little strange right now, but it comes together, I promise, and it looks really cute, and I really like it. And I'm really happy with it. And then we get a... what are they called? Pieces of a couch that snap together.
Sectional?
Sectional. We get sectional in the corner. It's like a little corner couch, and it looks really, really cute, and it's in like the pink swatch. Here is where I am realizing that I hate this hallway, and so I thought it was going to look like this, but it does not. The walls do not end up being diagonal. They are all straight walls. And I think it looks really pretty. And here we are adding the couch, and I
that was my
think
favorite
it is
part.
so pretty.
So cute.
I knew when I was doing a white and light wood and peach pink tones that I was going to use that couch. And then we get this table is from paranormal, and the chairs are from high school years, yeah. And then we get this kind of wall here, and then the fridge looks built in, and I think it looks very cute like that. And then we get kind of a TV stand right there on the wall, in front of, like, diagonal. And it looks really cute. And then here I am realizing that all the windows were not even. And so I had to level them out a little bit. And then I thought I was going to put a dining table, or not a dining table. I was trying to pick a table to put the TV on over here. And this one works, and I like it, and I think it looks cute. I really thought that they needed a TV. I felt like they like to watch TV together. Like, Gilmore Girls. They like to watch Gilmore Girls, and, like, what was that dance show with,
So you think you can dance?
No, the one with, Kelly Bishop in it. The ballerina one.
Oh, Bunheads.
Yeah, they watch that too.
Oh, I miss Bunheads.
I never watched it. I should watch it. I never have. And then I think
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Oh, it was by Amy Sherman
Palladino.
Thank you. That was a tongue twister
we
today.
do change this wall. Change the wall, Auden. It's bothering me. I'm pretty sure we changed the hallway again, and then it's like a straight 2x1 hallway.
Next time you're looking for something to watch, you should watch it.
I'll put it on my list. I have an app that I use to keep track of all the things I want to watch.
Cute.
The plant?
Yes.
It's a crochet thing you can make.
How would you make it?
It's so cute. It's like jars with like crocheted things around it.
Knife things too.
This is the bathroom. It is just a 3x1 bathroom with a sink and a toilet. I figured you could wash your hands in the, or not a sink, a shower, I believe. I believe it's a shower and a toilet. I don't think we put, yeah, little shower and then a toilet over here, and then you can use the kitchen sink to wash your hands because it's literally like 2 steps away. So it's fine. Mm-hmm. We use the same wallpaper that we did in the first house, which is so pretty, and it's from Home Chef Hustle. Here is where I fix the hallway finally. No, does the hallway stay like that? I thought I fixed it.
I feel like you should have used some of that hallway for the bathroom.
Please tell me I fixed the hallway. I feel like I fixed the hallway. You guys are learning as I learn about what I did in this build, because I don't remember.
Chaos in real time.
This is a genuine reaction to this build, because I don't remember. No, am I fixing it? I fixed it. There we go. I normally would not do that because I hate putting doors in the corner of rooms, but I think it fits better and I like it. I think it's fine. And then we have more space for objects here. And I think maybe
activities. We
get another one of these shelves. And I think that it looks really pretty. And then I think we get like a piece of something on this wall. A robe. That's cute. That looks cute. And now all the interiors are done. And now we're just going to quickly add some stuff on the exteriors. Like some skill building items and the little picnic area in the back. And like some flower boxes and just some little details. This house apparently really likes flower boxes because they have some on the ground and on the walls.
They were in a mood one day.
They were like, you know what? We need flower boxes.
Do you do a little overview of what the insides look like at the very end?
Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't put the screenshots in the build yet, in the video yet, but at the end of the build, there will be screenshots. You can see all the interiors and like the floor plan from the top.
Because I really want to see that bathroom again. How that bathroom was laid out. Oh, that's super cute.
I love that swing set. It's so pretty.
I feel like the moms are like, hey, kids are down for a nap. Meet me out at the swings with a glass of wine and we'll sit there and gab. That's what I swing set.
This house has a little toddler pool and some bikes that match the inside color scheme, and I think it looks really, really cute. And then we get a picnic table, and it just is like a cute little area for them to hang out. But then they also have the area beside the house where they all hang out.
Well, like all the residents?
Yeah, it's like a community area.
That's so fun.
I think it looked really cute.
Something like that.
I had the idea to do that. Like, I wanted it to be a bunch of trailer homes and then a little community area. And then when I was showing my husband the build, like, when I was laying out the houses, he was helping me figure out, like, the size and where they should go. And he was like, you should do a community area. And I was like, I was thinking I should do that. So I did, and I think it looks really, really cute.
If I win the lottery, I'm going to build, like, a little place like that with, like, a bunch of little houses for each of us. So we can all live in the same little neighborhood.
That would be so fun if we lived in this little kind of lot.
I would love that.
We get these cars out of debug, and then we start moving them around and like placing them for each home to have. And then here's where I add some clutter to that room. I knew I added some more stuff on that table, but I didn't remember what. But I think I'm going to leave it here. And you guys can just have some music for the rest of the build. I hope that you like this. I'm sorry that the voiceover was so long and it's a long video. But I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like to download this build. And if you play with it, send me screenshots and images to Discord or Twitter. You can find those linked down below in the description box.
And don't forget to leave your grape.
Yeah, leave a grape if you made it this far. And
leave 2 grapes if you made it this far. And you're welcome that you got to hang out with me today. I had fun. Thank you.
You can find this build on my gallery under AudynRo, AUDYNRO. I love you guys so, so much. I'm so very proud of you. Let me know something you're proud of yourself for and leave it down below. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Also, leave any suggestions that you have because I need ideas for shorter builds because all my builds are really long right now. So, all right, everybody say bye to Mom. Bye, Mama.
Bye. Love you.
I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Audyn again. I just wanted to add that there is a little basket of some baby stuff and a couple toys on the porch of the greenhouse, and that's because I felt like the sim with the teenager in the like Pinky house had dropped off that little baby gift for the new mom. So that's why that's there. There's also some cat supplies around the property because I figured that they have like some stray cats outside and they all feed and take care of the stray cat colony that lives there, and they've like TNR'd them and they just like hang out there. And so there's cat food bowls and a litter box, and yeah, that's it. So goodbye again. I hope you enjoyed this voiceover with my mom. It was really fun, and I love her very much. And it was her idea. So, all right. Bye, guys. I love you, and I'm proud of you.